He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. A presence both delicate and powerful, a voice that carried emotion with precision, and a stage aura that drew audiences in without effort. Jimin didn't simply debut as another idol in a competitive industry. He shaped his own identity, transforming discipline, artistry, and emotional expression into one of the most captivating performances of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Jimin was born as Park Jimin on October 13th, 1995, in Busan, South Korea. Long before global stages and record-breaking tours, he was a dedicated student of dance, training in contemporary styles and attending Busan High School of Arts. Movement was his first language. Through dance, he learned control, emotion, and storytelling, skills that would later define his presence on stage. His journey took a decisive turn when he was encouraged to audition for Big Hit Entertainment. Despite having one of the shortest training periods among future members, he entered an intense system that demanded rapid growth. Leaving behind his hometown, he moved to Seoul and immersed himself fully in training, pushing his physical and emotional limits to match industry expectations. In 2013, he debuted as a vocalist and performer in BTS. The group's early years were marked by authenticity and connection, and Jimin quickly stood out for his expressive dance style and emotionally driven vocals. His performances blended technical precision with vulnerability, creating a unique stage identity. BTS rose to global prominence, topping charts and selling out stadiums worldwide. Jimin became known for his ability to translate emotion into movement. Whether performing powerful choreography or softer, introspective pieces, he maintained a consistent ability to connect deeply with audiences across cultures. His vocal tone added another dimension to BTS's sound. Soft yet expressive, his voice carried sensitivity that balanced the group's dynamic range. Songs featuring his parts often became emotional highlights, reinforcing his role as both a performer and storyteller. In 2023, he entered a new phase with his solo debut album, Face. The project revealed a more personal side of his artistry, exploring themes of identity, pressure, and self-reflection. Tracks like Crazy achieved global success, marking a historic moment for Korean solo artists on international charts. Rather than relying solely on group momentum, Jimin demonstrated individuality and artistic depth. Beyond music, his growth continued through performance refinement and creative exploration. Each stage appearance reflected evolution, combining discipline with emotional authenticity rather than repetition. Offstage, Jimin's image blends elegance with humility. Known for his refined fashion sense, he frequently represents luxury brands and appears at global fashion events, carrying a natural sophistication that aligns with his artistic persona. His lifestyle reflects balance, maintaining fitness, vocal care, and mental focus while navigating global fame. Despite worldwide attention, he remains grounded. He often expresses gratitude toward fans and maintains a thoughtful, introspective approach to both career and personal growth. His personality reflects warmth, discipline, and emotional awareness. Financially, his success extends across music sales, global tours, endorsements, and brand collaborations. As part of BTS and through his solo work, his estimated net worth reflects a career built on both performance excellence and global influence. What sets Jimin apart is emotional connection. In an industry driven by spectacle, he prioritizes feeling. His performances are not just technically precise, but deeply human, allowing audiences to experience music rather than simply watch it. As of 2026, Jimin stands as more than a K-pop idol. He represents a fusion of dance, music, and emotional storytelling, a performer whose presence transcends language and culture. His journey from a dance student in Busan to a global stage reflects discipline, vulnerability, and unwavering dedication to his craft. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him, a rare mix of raw talent, discipline, and quiet intensity that made people look twice. Jungkook didn't simply debut as another K-pop idol. He evolved into a global pop force, transforming teenage ambition into one of the most influential music careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Jungkook was born on September 1st, 1997, in Busan, South Korea. Long before stadium tours and chart records, he was just a shy yet determined student with a powerful voice and an unusual work ethic. At only 13, he auditioned for the Korean talent show Superstar K. Though he didn't win, multiple entertainment agencies noticed his potential. He chose Big Hit Entertainment, not because it was the biggest company at the time, but because he believed in the vision and the people behind it. In 2013, at just 15 years old, Jungkook debuted as the youngest member of BTS. Known as the Golden Maknae, he quickly earned a reputation for excelling in everything: vocals, dance, stage performance, and even athletic competitions. While BTS gradually built momentum with their authentic storytelling and self-produced music, Jungkook's voice became one of the group's emotional anchors, carrying both powerful high notes and vulnerable melodies. As BTS rose from underdogs to global icons, Jungkook's growth became impossible to ignore. From early tracks like I Need You and Blood, Sweat, and Tears to global hits like Dynamite and Butter, he matured in real time, refining his vocals and stage presence with each comeback. Stadium tours across the United States, Europe, and Asia solidified his position as one of the most recognizable performers in modern pop music. Rather than relying solely on group success, Jungkook began carving his own identity. His solo releases within BTS albums, including Euphoria, My Time, and Still With You, showcased emotional depth and vocal control. In 2023, he made a historic leap with his official solo debut single, 7, followed by 3D and his album Golden. The project broke streaming records, topped global charts, and confirmed that his star power extended far beyond the group framework. Jungkook's approach to his career reflects precision and relentless self-improvement. He is known for practicing for hours, studying vocal techniques, and reviewing his own performances critically. Even at the peak of fame, he continues to refine his craft, prioritizing growth over comfort. Offstage, his image blends humility with global influence. Despite massive fame, he maintains a relatively private personal life, allowing his work to speak louder than headlines. At the same time, luxury fashion houses and major brands recognize his impact, leading to high-profile ambassador roles and international campaigns that further elevate his global presence. Financially, Jungkook stands among the most successful artists of his generation. His net worth reflects earnings from album sales, streaming dominance, world tours, brand partnerships, and songwriting credits. Yet his trajectory suggests long-term strategy rather than short-term hype. What truly sets Jungkook apart is evolution. From a teenage trainee leaving Busan with a dream, to a stadium-filling performer and global solo artist, he continuously reinvents himself without losing the discipline that built him. Each era reveals a more confident, more refined version of the artist he once aspired to become. As of 2026, Jungkook stands not just as a member of BTS, but as a fully established global pop icon, a symbol of dedication, versatility, and the power of steady transformation in modern music. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.